Hey gang, Shark Schlock Week continues with this review of the movie Raging Sharks. Yes, it is another edition of Doc Schlock. Yes, it is I'm sorry, I'm so freaking confused by this movie, but let's try and get through it real quick. Aliens. Yeah, I had to do that pause to see how you guys were going to react. Aliens are somehow lose a bunch of crystals in the ocean somewhere near around the Bermuda Triangle. They have a big collision with another ship. They lose a bunch of these crystals, and of course, sharks see the crystals, eat them, and 5 years later, apparently it turns the sharks into man-eaters, which, strangely and oddly enough, apparently, I guess they were saying before, the sharks were not really bothering anybody until they ate the crystals, and the crystals somehow decided to make them go out and do what sharks do. Dr. Mike Olson runs an underwater research lab that is pretty much about ready to be condemned because it hasn't been checked up on in many years. But him and his wife Linda are trying to do everything they can to keep it going, but the sharks are attacking the station, biting the cables, taking out the power and everything like that, and of course taking out members of the underwater crew one by one by one by one by one. So they discover what's causing the sharks to do what they're doing, and the only ones, of course, left alive are the good doctor and his wife Linda, and it seems like all hope is lost as they are running out of air, and it looks like they may not make it until the aliens show up. I'm not joking. Save them, wind up getting them on I believe it was a submarine with Captain Riley, in which, of course, he does not believe the good doctor's story of everything that had happened. The research station was blown up, the sharks were taken out, everything like that, thanks to those aliens, those two aliens that somehow saved humanity by giving sharks crystals that make them want to go out there and have some divers for dinner, lunch, and breakfast, and an in-between meal snack. The movie stars Corin Nemec from Parker Lewis Can't Lose, and of course Sand Sharks, Vanessa Angel, who you might remember from the TV show version of Weird Science, and Corbin Berenson, who was on LA Law, and who was also on Psych, and The Dentist, and The Dentist 2. So why did this movie suck? Oh my god. This was not something I was looking really forward to watching. Not because... See, honestly, I'm going into this movie thinking to myself, sharks attacking people at an underwater station, okay, big deal. What's supposed to be so different than every other stupid, ridiculous shark attack movie I've seen? And then when you involve aliens and red crystals, you sit there and you kind of have an interest in it. You sit there and you go, okay, I want to watch this. And then you realize, after about an hour and a half, you either lose interest, fall asleep, stop paying attention, or just don't even care anymore, because once you realize this movie has, like I said, aliens and crystal-eating sharks that go around and get anybody who's just there, you kind of just sit there and go, this could be the stupidest idea for a shark movie to come along at some time. And the last couple of days, I've watched and reviewed Sharknado 3 and Sharknado 4, and I thought to myself, those were stupid. They can't get worse. Then I watched Raging Sharks, and I go, this could be a new contender for stupidest shark movie. Because nothing can top aliens that cause sharks to attack people. I'm sorry, there's just no way you can hardly tell. Well, I don't know. I still got about 3 more movies to review, and they are requested movies, and they are pretty stinking bad. And of course, the one for Saturday, saving that one for last. It's not a requested movie, but believe me, it is really bad. But I am going to save the one movie that was requested that is extremely bad for Friday. So I hope you guys will tune in. And I hope you guys will keep on tuning in through the rest of this week as I continue on with Schlock Week. And if you have seen this movie, please let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. Seriously, aliens. But there you guys have a review of Raging Sharks. And if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. And if you've got a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, fantasy horror movie that somebody must have eaten something to really make it happen, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. And until tomorrow for Schlock Week, as always, stay strong and rock on.